when I was digging through some of the archaeology discoveries, the ossuary of Johannanen, the first century individual who was, has a nail in his foot and was
Yes.
crossfit, that seems to be like, maybe it's because I look in the perspective of making a cumulative case for the resurrection, that seems to be very phenomenal. Can you touch upon
Yes.
that, on what was phenomenal about that discovery?
Absolutely. So, so what you're talking about. So let's go back to the ossuary. An ossuary is a lime, typically made out of limestone box. It's about 3 feet long or so. And in Second Temple, what archaeologists call Second Temple Judaism. So we're talking about 200 to 300 BC, all the way up to about 70 AD. The Jews in Palestine, whenever they buried their dead, they would basically place them in a grave. The body would decay. They would place the bones in these ossuaries. And so, as I mentioned before, archaeologists have discovered the ossuary of Caiaphas,
Right.
the high priest that presided over the trial of Christ. And then they also discovered, they found many of these, and one of them was Yohanan, and it contained a heel bone of an individual that had been crucified. There was a Roman nail in the heel bone. And the significance of this, Jacob, and I think you're right about this, it is quite remarkable, is that what it shows us is that in the first century in Jerusalem, you have Romans crucifying individuals. Now, and again, we're not sure exactly why he was crucified, but the fact of the matter is he was crucified, and crucifixion was a common thing that the Romans did. We also read about this not only through the archaeological record, but also in the historical record as well, because Josephus has an account of the siege of Jerusalem in 70 AD. And when the Romans came in, they killed many thousands of Jews and crucified them along the streets of Jerusalem and going into Jerusalem. So the historical record and the archaeological record match very, very well. And so the Yohanan heel bone with the nail in it is really awesome, because what it shows us is that crucifixion absolutely did happen at that time.
And also it goes on to show that, contrary to skeptical claims, that the bodies of crucified victims were actually taken off cross and not just thrown into a mass grave, but were kept identifiable and separate. Because most of you here say that there is no way Jesus' body could have been kept in a tomb, because it must have been discarded. That is like a slap in the face for people like Bart Ehrman, if I may say.